Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the ho-hum questing of Zenorite, my warrior. My horde hunter? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, guys, it's me, Zoronden. Gonna get some more Warcraft in today. Gonna use today my new little pet, the Bad Wolf. Is actually called the Little Bad Wolf. He is from the Little Red Riding Hood event in Karazhan. He's probably the hardest pet to get of the new bunch, simply because you have to get the Little Red Riding Hood event and then get lucky enough to actually have it drop. Luckily, you can solo it with most 85s, if not all 85s. So I have a lot of characters to do it on, so I was doing it multiple times a week. The first quest here today is kill some fish, or collect some fish. I'm not sure which one I'm doing. I think I'm collecting them. The only problem here is that the bigger fish don't like what I'm doing. Or are just jerks, one of the two. They also kill them, so we'll clear them out a bit. It's not too difficult. Obviously, the most annoying part is that you're swimming. Being Forsaken helps a little bit. Being a warlock or anybody that shaman, anybody that can breathe underwater helps quite a bit. I don't know, because of changes that have happened in the game, I don't know if warlocks and shamans have water breathing by this level, or when they even get it, really. So that's just something you have to gauge on your own. Obviously, anytime you're underwater, you can always oh, check that out. When you kill the fish, I believe, or maybe when you collect the puffers. I think when you collect the puffers here, they give you a little bit of oxygen to breathe underwater. That's awesome. Yeah, that's very much what it is. So you get a 20-second buff that is going to let you stay underwater longer. I like that much better than here's a quest buff so you can stay under forever. This is kind of a bonus. It allows you to do the quest a little bit quicker, but it keeps you active and thinking. It keeps your mind going. And I actually don't want to pick up all the puffers right away so that I can get the breathing bonus later on down the line. So I'm actually going to start targeting the snails and crabs specifically and ignoring the puffers, especially because I'm already at 6 of 8 of the puffers. Those guys came really easy there. Is that snail dead? That is a dead snail. So obviously you're seeing the fish go around, the big guys. They're going around and killing these poor fellas that just want to survive. They're nice little guys. Plague puffers, infectus inchers, and infectus scuttlers. Evading. Stop evading me, fool. Grab another puffer fish here. Not that I need it. Again, undead still have that racial that gives them, I don't know, it like quadruples their underwater breathing or something. It's rather ridiculous. They really don't have to come up for breath very often. And obviously with this bonus, it's nearly never. In fact, it could be never if you do it right, which is basically what I will be doing here. Grab the last crab and grab the last pufferfish, and we're out of here. Next up is Death Cultus Headwear and Death Cultus Robes. Believe we're going to be wearing those in a little bit. So let's hop to that. Again, I don't know if I've actually said this, so I'm not going to say again. But once I am done with the Plague Lands, I know I've shown the zones I'm going to, but one of the other thing I want to do is get a new pet. Now, I'm probably not going to make a whole adventure episode like I did with a Ravager way back when, because I have mounts now and things are faster and zones aren't as dangerous as they were at level 10. But I'd still like to go find a new pet, so any suggestions would be good. I'm going to start looking up some of the rare pet spawns that are around level 45, maybe 46, 47, and see what's out there, because one of those could be very cool and fun to get. There very well might be some of these new models, kind of like Chopper Face here, that were added in as rare spawns in Cataclysm, so that hunters could get some cool pets at low levels. So I'll check that out, let you guys know, and we'll go from there. Looks like I also need a coagulated rot here. So you just pick up the living rot, and I think you have to get, I don't know how many you have to get to make one. 7. Okay. So I need 7 pieces of living rock to make my coagulated. That's not disgusting at all. I want to know who was thinking up this quest and like, rot. Let's just call it rot. Obviously dealing with undead. It makes sense, but actually it doesn't with the banshees. How are banshees dropping flesh? That doesn't make any sense. They're aren't they supposed to be completely incorporeal? Then again, I'm shooting one with an arrow, so, and my raptor's slashing it with claws, so I guess my argument's kind of hollow there. Ha! Hollow. I didn't even do that on purpose. That was terrible. An abomination, obviously. I don't know why I mentioned that he's an abomination. Take him out. One thing I'm considering, guys, is that I'm going to start trying to do more World of Warcraft information, StarCraft informations, things like that. And I'm thinking I'm going to drop down to 1 episode of Let's Play Warcraft a week. I've pretty much been doing that lately anyways. I know my stated goal has always been 2, but I just haven't been cutting that limit. And I've had good success with the WoW information series and the StarCraft information series. So I would really like to do those more frequently. So I think I'm going to start taking Thursdays, possibly Mondays, like kind of alternate. But my major goal would be to do them on Thursdays. But when time constraints hit me, I can do them on Mondays as well. But to do at least 1 Warcraft information, I know I'm going to have enough information I can do 1 a week. And obviously I would do more if there's enough information out there. So that's something I'm probably going to do. I mean, almost certainly going to do that. Just as a heads up in case you see less episodes or no real change, since I don't know the last time I actually did 2 episodes in a week. I was hoping to this week, but things got crazy and it just didn't work out. Obviously with the 4th last weekend. And my mouse keeps unplugging. I think I need to get a new one. I've been putting it off because I don't really have the money, or I don't want to spend the money right now. But if your mouse isn't working and your character stops moving, probably time to get a new one here. Alright, how many rot pieces do we have? Because this is one of those few annoying quests that you get as many as you need, but it doesn't tell you because the parts aren't the objective. So it's unfortunate that they do it that way. I wish it'd just say, hey, collect 7, and then the quest would give you the coagulated rot as a reward, even though there isn't a next quest to it, I guess. Yeah, there wasn't a next quest to it, so kind of silly, but whatever. Alright, so now we're just going to see the cultists, obviously. It's going to make this a little easier considering their... I had everything as a target before. My raptor died. Wait, no, he feigned death. I keep forgetting he can do that. He could use a heal though. Or no, he didn't feign death. He actually did die. Maybe. I don't know. He did something. Cause I think I have that Phoenix ability that makes him res. Yeah, Heart of the Phoenix. When used, your pet will miraculously return to life with full health. Alright, I don't see any cultists here. So, we're going to break out the humanoid tracking. Dump the undead tracking, and it seems to be some this way. That is always nice benefit with the hunter. Ooh, a nice panda mount. I haven't seen too many of the level 40 panda mounts running about. Anyways, that's always a nice thing about the hunter that I often tend to forget, is that you can track just about everything on the map. And obviously comes in as a benefit. You find right where you guys are, especially if they're hiding in buildings, because oftentimes those guys in buildings aren't out and about. Well, that was a stupid statement. I get it. Obviously they're not out and about, but often you just can't find them. You know where they are, and you gotta start searching every building. So this way you can not have to do that. I'm making a lot of sense right here. I realize that. I'm gonna just move on ever so subtly. And there we go. We got the head guy. Alright. Put that in there. Use... What do I need to do? Totally didn't read that. So I think we gotta go use this serum on some Scarlet rascals. or something. Use coagulated rot potent. Okay, use but as on the elements. Oh, okay. Completely wrong. Let's see what it does to the elements. Do they have to be dead? No, they don't have to be dead, and it weakens them. Shouldn't be too difficult here. Out. Oh, the purple ones and green ones, all kinds of things. Ah, there's 2 different types. That is why they're different colors. There we go. Where are they going from? They got 41. Yeah, I don't think it's really reducing their hit points. Maybe it's taking them down a bit. Yeah, collect the goop. All right, he's at 4280 and complete health. I'm guessing that first 1,000 health that's disappearing isn't really disappearing. It's just my raptor. Yeah, it seems that way. And my arcane shot, which is about the only shot I seem to use. Just leveling up, fighting a few guys at a time. I've never found a reason to be much more than that with the hunter. And that can tend to make the hunter a little less interesting. You're not doing as many spells. Obviously, the arrows and the bullets don't have a ton of graphics to them just because by their nature, they're somewhat small. And, I mean, Blizzard's done a really good job. They make the explosions bigger. And like the arcane shots, all purple. But it's just nature of the beast. It isn't gonna... I totally forgot to put the potion on that one. Oh, well. Just the nature of the beast, as I was saying. So, I mean, if that's a factor for you, don't play a hunter. I have leveled every single race, or class. Possibly every race, I don't know. No, not every race. I've leveled every class to 80, I want to say. And my priest, in fact, is the only one that's 80. Everyone else has been up to 85. So, that is what happens when you've played this game since it started and were unemployed for about a year after college. All you do is play WoW. I think I forgot the agent again on that guy. Maybe not. The benefit of watching and overplaying, you guys can rewind and make sure I put the agent on that guy. And if I did, let me know. If I didn't, call me a noob. Do it. All right, get a little breath because I don't have any of those nice puffer breaths to get up here. Swim speed reduced. That's just mean. What BlizzDev was like, hey, you know what would be a great buff for these water guys to do? Let's reduce their swim speed by even more. Because we already hate them. Or they already hate swimming. So, let's just make it worse. Well, you know what? Screw you guys. I got a sea turtle. Yeah. Going blazing 115. That actually wasn't seeming to increase my speed any. I don't know. Whatever. Cataclysm. Oh, I see. And complete. Death Cultist disguise to enter the Death Cultist base camp. Put the mixture in the Plague Cauldron. Alright. I'm some sort of warlock hunter. I actually need to take a screenshot of that. That is pretty cool looking. Get out of the camera, choppa face. There we go. Make sure my mouse is out of the way actually as well. Every once in a while, stop and take a screenshot. Save it. Years later down the road, you're going to view those screenshots and be like, whoa, remember that time. That was a great time. I had fun with that quest and that quest. Especially if you're with your buddies. If you're out doing dungeons or just fooling around, take a couple screenshots while you're doing it. You're going to really you're going to really respect or cherish. There's a good word. You're going to really cherish those photos down the line. Okay, the cauldron bubbles violently. Put in a drop of the liquid. Throw in an entire flask. Or throw in all 12 flasks. I'm forsaken. 12 flasks, baby. Yeah. All right. That was awesome. And that is all the quests. All right, let's head back to this spot. And I believe we're going to move on to the next one. So here we go. Anyways, if you're not going with gusto with anything, what are you doing? Who puts one drop in? I think I've done that quest at least 3 times, and I've done all 12 every time. Because who's putting one drop in? You gotta put all 12 in and go for the biggest explosion possible. Heck yes. I'm gonna switch to the water strider here because we're gonna go across the water. Shortcut coming up. Maybe. Sort of. I didn't even need to go over to the water. We'll do it anyways because it's fun. Who doesn't like water walking? Again, water strider, I can't stress it enough. Great leveling mount. Go and fish up that mount. I mean, you're not technically fishing it up, but you're using a fishing faction to get it. Where the heck is this guy? There he is. She is. Whatever. You can be a dude. Again, I don't need the crossbow because I've got the BOA. Am I not? Oh, no. There's a quest somewhere. Up top, maybe? What is it? Return to Frederick. Find Galdwin. See, I'm not doing that one yet. Or that one. We're not in Western Plaguelands. Can I hide that? Just do that to hide it. There we go. Alright. We'll turn this into Frederick. Ooh, that is bright. I am sorry for that. That sucked. That is not agility, sir. And I really need a new pair of gloves. Wow. Those are old. Yeah, take those pants.
Go with honor, friend.
Ooh, who'd I rep up with? Argent Crusade. Cool. Is that it for here? Okay, so it does look like I'm going to have to do the other quests over here before the caravan will move, because the caravan seems rather static here. Let's check off human tracking really quickly. Turn undead back on. Yeah, so there's no new quests in the area at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to call it here because I don't have a lot of time to encode today. So I need to make this episode a little shorter, but that's fine. Again, I want to do some more WoW informations. So next Monday, I should have another Let's Play. But then Thursday, I'm going to try and do a Warcraft information episode for you guys. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let's show off the Little Bad Wolf again. He is pretty cool, especially if you're a Worgen. Why not have a mini Worgen with your full-grown Worgen? That is cool. He does some howling and stuff. Anyways, guys, I have been Zoronden. Please do thumbs up and subscribe so I can bring you more World of Warcraft stuff, more Warcraft information, more Warcraft Let's Plays, and all that good stuff. And I will catch all of you on the other side.